All right, so time to build on what I did last month. Technique, guitar theory, and genre. So first, let's get into technique. All right, so for technique, my practice lately has been well, one aspect of it is trying to make sure that, like I mentioned before, my ring and pinky fingers uh, actually hit in the correct spot, the fingertip, versus just using the pad, and making sure that, despite the fact that I can't move my pinky without moving my ring finger, I figure with some practice, maybe I can get it to where I can either undo that to an extent, or at least figure out how to manage it. So um, we go with the first exercise. And you kind of hear in that second time where I hit the pinky that it mu- kind of muddied it or made it kind of fuzzy or buzzy. I gotta I gotta bring out a thesaurus, but anyway, you get the point on that one. Also, the other thing that I've been working on this one is trying to build up speed while keeping technique, um, along with making sure these hit right so that I don't lose speed. Another thing that I noticed is I also got to make sure that I don't send my fingers away too far away when I'm not using them. Because one thing I've noticed in my playing is I'll end up going, and then this one is way out here, so that I end up going for third, fourth, and then suddenly I have to not only move but also bring my finger back in. So I've been working on keeping my fingers close by, only taking them off just enough that they're out of the way and not, causing any undue noise. So yeah, that's the other thing I'm working on. I guess fretting kind of has a lot going on into just that as a concept, but yeah, I figure I focus on that bit and then I can move on to the next bit. And then for exercise two, I'm still a ways away from being able to really get a good stretch up here on the uh, on the wider fret. So I'm still down here at the 12 to 15, working that out. But yeah, as you can hear, I'm still giving that little buzzy, fuzzy sound because I'm coming up on the side of my fingertips. So I got to make sure I can stretch while keeping them flat. I figured, yeah, once I get that, it'll definitely take out some of that unwanted fuzz and allow for some uh, really good sounding blues, like the one that I'm always working on. And also this one. Yeah, it's coming. Especially can't wait till I got it all super clean. But yeah, that's it for technique. So next on to guitar theory. So for the guitar theory part, I'm still reading the book, trying to make heads or tails of it. I can right now the beginning chapters are about what guitar theory is, and then the second chapter where I'm at is about navigating the fretboard, which is where I'm already at, as you've seen. But still trying to make heads or tails of how I would use that or how that goes into everything. So I don't really have anything to report on that until guitar theory starts making sense. However, one thing I did notice just from messing around with it, um, take that take that blues riff I like so much. There, it sounds good, but if I come say up to here, it doesn't necessarily sound. It doesn't like hurt my ears, but it sounds like off, like not quite right as far as what I think that riff would sound like, even with a different note or in a different key. So maybe that goes into modes and all that kind of stuff, which I might be able to figure out later on. But for right now, that's my most basic grasp of it. So I'd say, let's apply that to knowing the fretboard. So right now with that one, I'm using an open A, and the second fret on the D string would be E. So A and E. That'd be A and E, and then A and F sharp, and then A and G. Whereas up here, starting off with, this would be D, E, F, G, A sharp. So right now I'm doing A and A sharp. And so yeah, sounds kind of weird. It just doesn't really match as far as what I'm aiming for, I guess. Like part of my inexperienced brain thinks it's out of tune or something, but I think it's just I imagine I could probably use that if I was playing something kind of different as far as blues goes. But yeah, so I imagine I learned one thing so far, which hey, I'll take. Just gotta get back into that book and study a little bit more and see what I can come up with to really take a run at this. But anyway, that's it for this one. So now on to the genre portion.
I used to have a job, but I got laid off. I used to have a wife, but she said she had enough. I used to have a car, but it got repossessed. It seemed the Lord had found someone he likes to test. I've lost all the man could lose, that's why I sing the blues.
So yeah, on the blues front of things, I've listened to a few of those musicians that I mentioned last month. Honestly, damn, these guys are good. I honestly, I'm not even sure what I should pick to kind of start as far as what I can apply with everything else. 'Cause, man, I got a whole lot of work to do, but that's okay. That's the whole point of this. So I'm trying to think. Trying to see what I can do to narrow it down to see if I can get a point from a few particular songs, and then I can bring that into this so I can kind of start getting it all working together. But yeah, so I don't really have anything specific to report on that, but man, I know I picked right with the Delta Blues, so I'm gonna stick with that. Listen to a few more songs, see if I can get a particular riff that really makes me think about the fretboard and making sure I can properly accommodate it with the digits. But yeah, that's about it for the genre section. So yeah, that's where I am with the Jam in Progress series. Still kind of tough having to come up with my own thing. I'm trying to figure out exactly how I bring it together in a way that's interesting and isn't me rambling. But don't worry, I'm gonna get this. I'm excited about this, and I can't wait to make some real headway with this, and I can maybe come up with my own riff or play a really good Delta blues song that strikes me. And then after that, go to another genre and do the same thing over, but this time I know what I'm aiming for. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna get this. See you guys next month for another Jam in Progress series, so I can show you what I got. So make sure I got my chops up. Anyway, this is DJ, aka Five Guitars Guy. See ya.